So we worship him in that position. And I am assured that when I am in that position, that there is nothing too hard for God. I must believe, and we must believe, that God is almighty. You know that. You must believe. Believe in God. Your belief system shapes your journey. Our life is what we believe we can make it through. That's why Proverbs 23:7 says, for as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. What we believe and how we believe will determine our outcome. If we believe in God, if we believe that nothing is too hard for God, then we can act like it's over when we're still in the midst of it. If we believe that God can do anything, if we can believe if you can have it, God can heal it, we can act like we've already been healed when we're sitting in the doctor's office. But in order to believe, you're going to have faith. Can I get somebody to put it in the atmosphere? Just scream faith, faith. And I'm not talking about faith in positive thinking or transcendentalism. I'm not talking about that faith. It is true that faith must have an object, and the value of your faith depends upon the object. If your object has no value, then your faith has no value. That's why St. Mark 11:22, Mother Shear tells us that Jesus said, if you're going to have faith in God. Have faith in God. God is the object. He is the vehicle of your faith. If you just believe it, you can receive it. And I'm just to tell you, there are no big definitions for faith, or there are numerous, a myriad of definitions for faith. But the most simple definition for faith can be found in your Bible in Hebrews 11:1 that says, now faith. Somebody scream now. I know you know it by now. Can I get somebody to scream right now, faith? As Big Mama would say, he's a rat now, God, because he's quicker than a rat when the light comes on. So I'm talking about the rat now. Faith is the substance. The word substance means the support to stand up under. Faith is the support that I stand up under when all hell is around me. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, and it is the evidence of what I do not see. In other words, faith is assurance. Somebody scream assurance. And then it is the confirmation. It is assurance. It is the title deed of the things that I'm hoping for. And then it is the proof, assurance, confirmation, title deed of what I'm hoping for, but also the proof of what I do not see. And then the conviction of their reality. Faith is the conviction of the reality of the things that I don't see in the earthly realm. I may not have evidence around me, but according to my faith, I have confidence. Look at your neighbor and say, I may not have evidence, but I have confidence. What kind of confidence do I have? That God specializes and he can do what no other power can do. So I come to tell somebody, stop trying to figure out. He's already worked it out, and it's going to be big. So as we get through our text real briefly, yes, it is true. Israel is in trouble. Israel has gotten off a track. They have gone a whoring after other gods. They're like in the book of Hosea, where it talked about Ephraim has gone a whoring in the city. He's gone a whoring after other gods. And then he said Ephraim is like a cake that is unturned. In other words, you're like a cake that is not cooked. You look good on the outside, but when life pokes the toothpick in you, you're not done on the inside. So what was happening is God was a little perturbed with Israel. But the thing I like about this text, although it speaks of judgment, it speaks of God's love and God's faithfulness to restore. All I wanted to tell somebody today, that the steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. They is new every morning. Great is his faithfulness unto you. Look here's who we have. On the scene, we have Jeremiah. Jeremiah the prophet, and you know Jeremiah. He was the voice in this particular